The aim of the event today is to give an opportunity to the newbies out there who are sprinters currently, or they've got race cars sitting in their garages at home that aren't seeing any track time. We wanted to give them an environment of a one-make series where they could come out not threatened by much faster cars, and with an attempt to try and transition them from time attack or sprinting over to racing, and hopefully we can prove that successful over the end of the weekend.
Look, I'm on my second MX5. I convinced the missus that it was a great way to spend the weekends. That was 4 years ago, and so here we are now. She can't stand a car with wider tyres than the other car. So MX5 sort of gave me an insight into the opportunity to go sprint racing, and it's been fantastic.
When I was at uni, I got involved with these guys, Yuki Racing, and that sort of made me want to get a car once I finished uni. I bought an MX5, an 89 model, then I bought a wreck, swapped all the good bits from the wreck into that and started doing dirt sprints out at Ipswich Westmorton Autocross, and I did those for about a year. Then I came out to Lakeside and QR and have been sort of doing dirt sprints and sprinting for the last sort of 4 years now, 5 years now. I don't really have any sponsors, but like my mate Nick, girlfriend Alex, and mate Patrick, they pretty much helped me swap the new engine in this week, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them, so they're awesome.
I've been racing at Lakeside sprint days for quite a while over the last couple of years, and when the opportunity came up to race with the MX5 production sports cars, I took the opportunity to have a go for my first time out here in that sort of event, and the day's been really good so far. Enjoyed qualifying, and then my first start for a day. I think the grid start was quite interesting, certainly a different experience when you start off. Then the rest of the day so far has been really easy. The pit's been really good. There's been a lot of great people help you out, show you what you needed to know, and help you through the day.
Yeah, recently I decided to get into circuit racing. I wasn't sure what car would suit me, and I spent 6 or 12 months looking into it. A really good friend of mine, Plohl, is well known around the circuit. I followed his racing, and he suggested the MX5s are a pretty well balanced car to start motor racing, and it doesn't disappoint. Mazda MX5 handles it extremely well on track and is very forgiving.
I just wanted to give it a go and see what it's all about. With sprints, you chase your own time really closely, and you don't get really a chance to have a little bit of a dogfight, if you're going to call it that, with a fellow race driver. And yeah, I thought it might be a good idea to give it a go and see what it's all about.
Like I said, I've been lucky because the pace I'm going at, I've got a group of cars there, and at times there's a bit of a gap between the next pack. So I've been able to chase down a couple other drivers that are similarly paced and not have to worry about someone coming up behind me and putting the pressure on. So it's been great fun.
Certainly the MX5, you know, the Prod Sports series was always, you know, on my agenda. And then being that there was an MX5 only day, I felt more comfortable racing against a similar class car as opposed to the bigger horsepower vehicles. So today is certainly dipping my toe in, and I've enjoyed it, I've loved it. You know, the guys are all very welcoming, you know, they've been very supportive, but no one's secretive about what's going on with their cars and how to drive the track. And I guess that's why I've found it so easy to make the transition from road driving to track racing.
Yeah, look, fantastic bunch of guys, and I'm parked up next to Paul Ansell and a lot of the other rookies. We all know each other, and Paul's been a great advocate and helped us through some of the questions and challenges.
The senior guys with the MX5 and production sport area have been really helpful. They've always been there whenever you looked like you didn't know what you're doing. They came up and made sure that if you had any questions, they answered them for you, and it's been really good. I've been next to quite a few guys that I've done sprint days with, so I've had a mix of people I don't know plus people I do know, and we've all been sort of working through it together. It's been quite good.
Jeff Hume spoke at some sprints about 2 years ago and sort of mentioned that they were trying to get this to happen, and 2 years ago I wasn't ready, and I think it's a fantastic effort, and well done to Wellpro as a sponsor and the production sports car team.
We're happy to have the inaugural MX5 Challenge event here at Lakeside. It's something we've been thinking about as a committee for some time, and with the support of our sponsors Wellpro, we hatched the idea of having a one-make race day, which has been a success. We took a risk, advertised it, looking to get 10 to 15 cars, and as it turns out we ended up with 26 cars on grid. So it goes to show you, if we provide the events, I think we can get more cars to the track. Fortunately, we're limited at Lakeside. It's a great track, suited to MX5s perfectly, but we're capped with grid numbers. So we have an event later in the year at Queensland Raceway, and hopefully that gives us unlimited track capacity, and we can work on even larger grid numbers.